Hey everyone, in this video I want to talk to you about how when you give your all and things end up not working out, you didn't actually lose. I see a lot of people fall into that mentality where they believe if they try their best and they end up failing, that they're a loser. But I completely disagree, because when you try your best, you're pretty much controlling the only thing you can control in the universe, yourself. You're controlling the amount of effort you're putting into obtaining that goal. And that's huge, because at the end of the day, that's literally all you can actually control. The outcome, what you're trying to achieve, isn't on you. So as long as you put in 100% of your effort and control yourself, then at that point, it's pretty much up into the hands of the universe. And if you get the thing that you wanted, awesome. If you don't get it, at least you put in 100% of your effort. Because there are so many people out there who don't put in 100% effort. And what that means is that they can actually blame themselves at the end, because they can't know whether or not they would have actually obtained their goal had they actually put in 100% effort. But when you give it your all and you fail, you know for certain that it wasn't on you at that point, because you tried your best, you did everything you could. And that right there is huge, because being able to blame yourself for not obtaining something hurts a lot. But when you give your all, you can't blame yourself. You tried your best. So at that point, you're pretty much showing that you're just not in control of the outcome. You can't control the universe giving it to you. So it's out of your hands at that point. But at least you gave it your all. And quite often, when you give your all to something and come up short, you grow a ton. I mean, that's huge. The growth that you get from it will allow you to try again. Because guess what? If you fail one time, nobody is stopping you from trying again. In fact, usually it's ourselves holding us back. We say, oh, we failed. We look like a fool to our friends and family. I can't try again. Bullshit. You can try again, and you should, because now you've gained knowledge that you can use to help with the second attempt. And you've gained all that growth as well. And that knowledge and that growth is huge in the end. I mean, I can't even tell you how many times I've come up short in life. But because I kept going and I kept growing and I kept learning, I've gotten to where I am today. And the me of today is able to make these videos because of everything I've gone through in the past. So it's important that you still just give everything your all. Because even when you come up short, you're not actually losing. You're gaining growth, you're gaining knowledge, and you're gaining the ability to not blame yourself for the outcome, because you took that out of the equation. And when it comes to people and relationships and giving your all to those, you also don't lose. Because if you give your all to a relationship and the other person ends up walking away anyway, well, they've kind of done you a favor. Because if you're putting in 100% of your effort into a relationship and they're not reciprocating that, do you really want to be with somebody like that? That, in a way, shows that they're not choosing you. And at the end of the day, we should only ever choose people who choose us. Because the ones who aren't choosing us aren't worth it. You could give them the whole frickin' world and they wouldn't appreciate it because they're not choosing you. So why would you want to be with someone like that? People who aren't choosing you, when you're giving 100% of yourself to the relationship, it's kind of like them having one foot in the door and one foot out the door. They can't decide whether to stay or to leave. Why would you want to keep somebody like that in your life? They're basically just showing that they're going to stick with you until they find someone better, and then they're going to ditch you for that other person. Do you really want that? Instead, when you give your all and they end up leaving, they're doing you a favor. You're winning. Because now you're getting rid of somebody who was no good for you. And you'll be able to focus on people who are good for you going forward. And, yet again, you know that you tried your best. So even though things didn't work out, you can't really blame yourself. You're not in control of that other person. And like I said, they probably aren't all that great for you anyway if they weren't choosing you in the first place. So, either way, when it comes to pursuing your goals or relationships, when you end up coming up short, but you still gave your all, you didn't actually lose. You gained growth and knowledge, and you know that you're not at fault for coming up short there. At that point, it's outside of your control, but at least you can trust in yourself and know that you're always going to give your all to the things that matter to you. And that right there is incredibly important. It's something that not many people actually have. Anyway, I hope this video helped you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Arrivederci!